A Manchester housing worker is taking his employer to court after he was demoted for posting comments about gay marriage on Facebook.
Adrian Smith, a Christian father of two from Bolton, says his rights to free speech were ignored, but his employer says he breached its code of conduct. Abby Jones takes up the story.
Adrian Smith posted his comments on his personal Facebook page in his own time. Next to a link to a news story about allowing gay weddings in churches, he wrote, "An equality too far." But his bosses at Trafford Housing Trust ruled he had overstepped the mark. They cut his pay by 40% and he lost his managerial post.
To call this gross misconduct, which is usually reserved for activities such as being caught stealing from your employer, I just think is way over the top. I think very heavy-handed. He can't be punished just for his beliefs.
Mr Smith went on to post to a colleague that marriage is for men and women. His solicitor says it's a conversation that could happen in offices anywhere. But is it different having it on Facebook?
Mr Smith's thought that he's posting in a, kind of safe, private kind of space, but it's the people his friends on Facebook who've actually reported him, who've been offended by what he said. So I think it sends a message out for all in terms of if you are posting something, is it actually going to be offensive to some people?
Trafford Housing Trust says it told its staff last year in an updated code of conduct how they could use social networking sites like Facebook. It says Mr Smith's comments made 3 months after that were found to have breached that code, and it claims they were made on a Facebook page which identified him as a housing trust manager. The trust says as a body it's made no comment on his personal beliefs. But Mr Smith argues his comments were just that, personal and mildly expressed. He's now launched a civil action against Trafford Housing Trust. It says it will vigorously defend its position. Abby Jones, BBC North West Tonight.